Hey, what's up, everyone? So you're about to buy a used car in Maryland. Exciting. But before you hand over your money, there's one thing you absolutely need to know how to do. Inspect the title like a pro. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the whole thing, step by step. I'll show you what to look for on the title, when you need a bill of sale, what documents to bring to the MVA, and even how much it's going to cost you. Trust me, people show up to the MVA every single day with the wrong paperwork and leave frustrated. You don't want to be that person. So let's get into it. Quick note, this video is for you if you just bought a used car and you have the original title in hand. You're registering it in Maryland, however similar requirements may apply in your state. And it's a private sale, meaning you bought it from a person. Sound like you? Perfect. Keep watching. Step 1. Check the vehicle info. All right, first thing, when the seller hands you the title, you want to confirm it actually belongs to the car you're buying. Every title, no matter what state issued it, will show the make, model, year, and VIN. That VIN number is the big one. Find the VIN on the actual car. It's on the dashboard near the windshield, and compare it to the VIN on the title. They need to match exactly. If they don't, walk away. Step 2, check the mileage. Next, look at the mileage on the title. That's the mileage from when the current owner first got the car. So you can do a quick calculation. Take the current mileage, subtract the title mileage, divide by the number of years they owned it, and you'll know roughly how hard they drove it. Now here's a red flag. If you see any note next to the mileage saying it may not be accurate, that means the mileage is not actual. That's a big deal. It can seriously drop the value of the car. Keep that in mind when you're negotiating. Step 3. Understand the title brand. At the top of the title, you'll see the title type. 2 words to watch out for: salvaged and rebuilt. If it says salvaged, a salvage title means the car hasn't been through the repair and inspection process yet. The current owner is basically passing that problem to you. My honest advice? Don't buy a salvage title car unless you know exactly what steps you need to take before the MVA will even touch it. If it says rebuilt, that's a different story. The car was in a major accident at some point, got repaired, and is back on the road. You can transfer a rebuilt title at the MVA, and it'll show up on your new title too. Just know what you're buying and price it accordingly. Step 4. Know your excise tax. Okay, this one surprises a lot of people. In Maryland, if the car is less than 7 years old, your excise tax isn't just based on what you paid, it's based on the NADA book value, basically market value. So let's say you bought a 2023 Toyota for $8,000. You might expect to pay tax on $8,000, but the MVA could calculate it based on a higher market value. Here's the fix. Bring a notarized bill of sale. The MVA will honor the price on a notarized bill of sale. So if you want to pay tax on what you actually paid, get that document notarized before you go. If the car is more than 7 years old, you don't need a notarized bill of sale. Simple. Step 5. Check the owner names. Now look at the owner section. Is there one owner or two? If there are 2 owners and it says "and" between their names, both people have to sign the title to sell it. No exceptions. If it says "or," either owner can sign alone. Just a heads up though, Maryland always uses "and." So if you're buying a Maryland titled car with 2 owners, make sure both signatures are there before you leave. Step 6. Check for a lien. This right here is the #1 reason title transfers get rejected at the MVA. People take time off work, drive over, wait in line, and get turned away because of a lien issue. Super frustrating. So here's what you need to know. About 43% of used cars are still financed. That means there's a good chance the car you're buying had a loan on it. Look at the title. If you see a bank or financial institution listed, that's a lien. That lien holder is basically a co-owner of the car. There are 4 situations you might run into. 1. The loan is paid off and the lien release is right on the title. Clean and simple. 2. The loan is paid off, but the release comes as a separate letter from the bank. That's totally fine. Just make sure the VIN on that letter matches the title exactly and bring the original to the MVA. 3. The seller says they paid it off but can't get the paperwork. I'm not saying they're lying, but the MVA won't accept a verbal confirmation. You need that document. Tell the seller to get it before you finalize the deal. 4. The lien is still active and the seller wants to transfer it to you. This one's more complex. I'll cover it in a separate video. And one Maryland-specific thing, the MVA handles liens a little differently here. They issue a separate document called a Security Interest Filing, or SIF, which goes straight to the lien holder. So don't expect to see a lien release signed on the title itself. You'll need either a signed SIF or a separate lien release letter. And that's it. If you've gone through all these steps, you are ready to walk into the MVA and get that title transferred, smooth and stress-free. Quick bonus tip. If you're selling your old car at the same time, remember to return your plates. You can actually transfer those plates to your new car for a small fee. Pretty handy. Now, I know figuring out exactly which documents to bring and what the fees will be can still feel confusing. So I built a free tool that asks you a few quick questions and spits out your exact document checklist and a real cost estimate. I'll drop the link in the description. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And drop a comment below if you have any questions. I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and one more thing. Congrats on the new car. Yeah, I know it's got some miles on it, but hey, it's new to you, and that's what counts. Enjoy the ride.